What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Monferno from Pokemon. Let's get started in the center of the page and draw two ovals for the eyes. So we're going to start on the left side, starting from the very top. It's going to come down towards the bottom of the eye and then pull that back up towards the top. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the top of the oval. I'm going to bring that down towards the same height that we have on the left. Round this out and then go back up towards the top. And then we'll layer the eyelids on top of the eye. We start in the center of the oval on the inside, curve up, and then out. Line this up on the right, going up, and then out. And then we'll tuck the pupils in underneath the eyelid. We start on the top left, step in, we draw an oval. Coming down, rounding it out, and just pulling that in towards the inside of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming down, and bending that up. Let's add a highlight on the top left side of the pupils. We're going to start on the left, curve down, and bend that up. And then we'll go to the inside of the right pupil, curve down, and then up. Let's fill the pupils in black. Now we're going to add that thick stripe in between the eyes. Let's start on the left side. We're going to curve down the middle and then bend that up. Now we're going to step up and do that again. Coming down and then up. Let's go out to the side and round out the cheeks. We're going to start on the left side. Curve the cheek going out, down. I'm just going to pull this in towards the bottom of the chin. And then work our way out, up, and then in on the right side. Let's add in the mouth. We're going to start back over on the left side, curve down, just pull that up on the right. Now from here, it's going to curl the mouth, coming down, and then back up. Let's add a small fang on the left side. We're going to start up here, start with a straight line coming down, then we'll angle up and in. Let's go to the inside on the right, angle down and out. And then we'll add the nostrils in the center. Leaving a gap in the middle, go to the left side, curve up and then out, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now we're going to trace the eyes around the outside, coming down towards the center. Let's start on the left side of the cheek, curve around the eye, go up towards the top, pull this across, and then bend that down in the middle. And we'll do the same thing on the right, going up towards the top, come down, and then in on top of the cheek. And then where the eye meets the cheek, we curve out and then up towards the side of the head. Now we're going to tuck two large ears on the side of the head. Let's start on the left, start by curving up and then down, go over towards the right side, going up and then down. Now from here, I'm just going to round out the ear and then pull that in towards the side of the cheek. Let's add some folds inside the ear. We'll start on the left, curve up and then out. And then from the end, we're going to step in, curve down, and then in. Now we're going to move up and draw on the top of the head. Let's start above the left ear, curve up. I'm just going to bend that in towards the middle of the head. And then from here, it's going to curve out and then up towards the right. Let's taper this down and then in with a short line. And we'll close off the right side. We're going to go out and then pull that down on top of the right ear. I'm also going to separate the tip of the hair. Starting from the top, curve down and then in with a short line. Now we're going to move down and draw on the collar. We're going to start underneath the chin in the center, step down, start with a point. From here we're going to angle up and out towards the left and right side. Let's add another point, coming down and out on either side. And we'll go back up and out. Now I'm going to pull the collar back up underneath the head. Let's start back on the left, angle out toward the left and right. And and we'll pull that up and in underneath the head. Let's move down and draw on the side of the body. From the collar, we're going to step down, curve the body, coming down and then out towards the hip. Line this up on the right, come down and out towards the same height. Let's move to the center, step down, draw a straight line going across from left to right. Let's add that patch in the center of the body. We're starting on the left side of the collar, curve out, down, and then in towards the left side of that line. Go over towards the right side, going out, down, and then in. I'm also going to add a curl on the right side, starting at the very top, come down, up, and just pull that back out towards the right. And then from the bottom of the lower torso, draw a straight angle line coming down and out towards the inside of the knees. And then from here we're going to curve in and then down towards the heels. And then we'll work our way out towards the toes. Let's start from the left heel, curve the foot coming down and then up. And then we'll round out the first toe, starting back on the left, curve out, and then hook that in. Let's stack 2 more toes on either side. Starting from the left, curve the toe going out, and then hooking that in. And we'll do that one more time. Going out, just pull that up toward the top of the foot. Let's move back up to the hips and draw on the outside of the leg. Starting from the left hip, we're going to curve the leg going out. Just going to round up the knee and then pull that in on top of the foot. Now we're going to add that fur texture along the ankles. Let's start on the left side, angle up and in. We're going to add a point in the center, come down and then back up. And then we'll work our way towards the inside of the leg, coming down and then back up. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. From the top of the body, we're going to step down, curve the inside of the arm, going out and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. And now we'll add the thumbs. From the wrist, we're going to draw a half circle, coming in and then back out. And then from the bottom of the thumb, we're going to go up and then bend that in toward the top of the wrist. Now we're going to curl 3 fingers around on either side. We're going to start from the bottom of the thumb, come down and then up, step down, curve down the second finger, and then back up. And then the third finger, we're going to go out and bend the arm coming up and in toward the top of the collar. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's go back from the side and separate the top of each finger. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, curve up and then down. Separate the second and then the last finger. And now we're going to move up and draw an armband on either side. Let's start on the left, curve up and then out. Line this up on the right. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to step up, curve in, and then down. Now we're going to draw the tail coming out from the body, in behind the arm, and then up on the right side. So start out here, go out, and then up. We're going to continue on the outside of the arm, going up towards the end of the tail. Let's round up the tip of the tail with a half circle. And then we'll follow that same curve coming back down and in behind the arm. And we'll continue along the inside towards the leg. Now we're going to add that large flame on the end of the tail. On the inside, we'll step down, curve in, and then up, come down, up, and then hook that back down. And then from here, we're going to curve up and out, pull that back in. Now we're going to add a point. Just tapering that back out, go up and back out towards the right. And we'll draw the right side of the flame coming back towards the tail. From here, we're going to curve in and then out, pull that back in, Now we're gonna draw almost like a C shape, going up, down, and then back up. Curve down, out. Just gonna round this out, and then pull that back in towards the side of the tail. And that's pretty much it. There's Monferno from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.